United Nations has also reacted to the air bombing in Kaduna State, asking the military to review its rules of engagement and ensure protection of civilians. Spokesperson of the UN Human Rights Office, Saif Magango, mentioned that Sunday's airstrike was the latest of at least 4 airstrikes that have sadly resulted in significant civilian fatalities since 2017. Mr. Magango wants the authorities to thoroughly investigate all alleged violations of international human rights and international humanitarian law. He also emphasized that those found responsible should be brought to book. And TVC News defense correspondent Sifon Essien joins me on the news at 1. Sifon, what's the latest you can tell us coming from the military on this particular incident? We know that several of the military chiefs have been to that area, but what's the latest from them?
Well, the latest from the military is that, one, they've kept acknowledging the fact that they got it wrong in leading to the loss of lives, and the number, the death toll, we hear is increasing as the day go by. But one thing they've equally now said is that the protocols for engagement or the rules for engagement will now have to change, and that they would be investing a lot more in training of troops, especially when it comes to carrying out drone operations, to ensure that the target is what actually what it is and not unintended in the case of having unarmed civilians killed in this incident. And one thing we also understand is that that general area, the local government and the neighboring local government, Birningwari, there's been an uptick of activities of bandits, which informed the operation in the first instance, but you know, the error which resulted in the killing of well over 80 unarmed civilians in this instance.
The biggest or the saddest part of this is those whose lives have been affected by this. What is the military? We know at some point there was some amount of money that was going to be donated, I think, for those in a hospital and to compensate those who have lost family members. But what more is the military doing for that community?
Now, that's the question we've been asking. We just got off a news conference at the defense headquarters where I put to them this question: exactly what more are they going to be doing in the aftermath of this incident, you know? And they are yet to come clean exactly what they're going to be doing. We understand that the Army Chief and the Chief of Defense Staff has made some concessions, you know, some palliatives, you may call them, taking up the bills. And we also, you should also understand that at this moment, many of them are like in the military reference hospitals. So we believe the bills will be taken up by the Nigerian military. But life after this incident is what we are yet to understand. The military would be supporting the victims or the community with. What are they exactly are they going to be doing? We know the military engages in non-kinetic efforts of supporting communities with, you know, items that would make life worth living in exchange, you know, for good relations and, to foster military operations in those areas. What exactly they are going to be doing? We're still asking that question.
Really sad development. Thank you so much, Sifon, for that update. Let's turn attention to more security concerns. The Commissioner of Police Rivers Command, Olatunji